New Year's Eve and I'm gonna do a makeup tutorial because why not? I'm gonna do my makeup for funsies. Okay. Oh, I was gonna tie this up so it looks pretty, but it's just gonna get in the way, isn't it? There we go, done. Okay, so where do we start, everybody? I am going to be using today a little present I got for Christmas. This is the KVD Vegan Beauty Palette, which is fully recyclable, which is really, really fun. And, well, not fun, it's really cool and ethical and good for the planet. But it's got amazing colours in it, and I'm going to have a little play and create a New Year's Eve look, especially to go to the supermarket. Yay! So, what do we do first? We prime our faces. Because what does primer do? It elongates. It increases the longevity of our makeup look. And when we spend lots of time making our makeup look real pretty, we don't want it to just slide off our face 5 minutes later. We want it to last as long as possible. And treating your skin well, as well as using a decent primer, will help with this. So I'll tell you which one I used. It is the Body Shop Insta Blur Primer. The Mattify one. I don't know if they have different types, but this is the one I use, and I swear by it. I've used a few primers in my time, and this is one of the best ones. So I'm going to start with evening out the skin tone on my eyelid. So we're going to be priming the eye essentially. So what I do to do this is I use some concealer. This one is the Match Made concealer from number 7, and I really like it. It's really creamy and softening. I get really quite dry skin, especially around the eye area, so it's nice that this one's hydrating. Sorry, got a bit of a funny throat today, but that's that one anyway, by number 7, and I just put it all over and around my eyes, and I'm going to blend it in with one of my brushes. Which brush? Gonna just use my flat-edged foundation brush to blend it in really lightly. And to get right into the corner of the eye, just use my finger. And then, what do we need to do? We need to set that so it doesn't crease in the eyelid. And it allows for the colour to look really nice and lovely. And I don't have that powder with me. 1 second. Okay, so I always keep my powder with me because at the moment wearing masks, it's nice to just repowder my nose when the mask rubs my makeup off. So this one is by Revolution, which you can get in Superdrug and other makeup stores. And it's got a slight colour to it. I just like a little bit of colour because I don't like to look too washed out. Like, not loads of colour, you can't see it, you know, like, you know what I mean. So I've just set that now. So we can start doing the makeup look, yay! So this palette has many, many, many lovely, lovely colours to choose from. So I don't really know what's going to happen yet, because I really like this sort of greeny, sparkly green. But then, of course, I love purples and pinks, and there's like 3 purples and pinks there. But I'm going to try and go for the green. Greeny, is it green? It's like a bluey green. Okay, I'll stop talking about it. But first we need to do the crease and make the, what they call it, transition colour, don't we? So grab a fluffy brush for that. Or this one. Gonna grab this one. This is like kind of slightly fluffy. This is a really old brush. It was by a company called Virgin V, which went out of business ages ago. But it's really good, and you can get ones like it now. But I'm going to use this end, which is like a little bit flat, but a little bit fluffy. So it will help put the colour onto the eye and will help blend it as well. So I'm going to use this sort of pinky peachy thing there. Pinky peachy thing. I wonder what it's called. I like looking at the names. It's called Dimensions. And I'm going to put that into the crease. Like so. And I think, so you don't get really bored watching me, I'm going to just do the one eye today. Actually, I'm not, because I can't do that. I need to do one thing at a time. Otherwise, the eyes don't match, so that's why I always do one colour at a time. I think I've done some videos where I've just done one eye, but like, I'm not going out afterwards, so. Whereas today, I am going out. So that's a really nice peach. That's brilliant for like every day anyway. Isn't it? Pretty. So yes, that's cool. So next I'm going to do some sort of like a sparkly wing thing. Which could go really, really wrong. So bear with. But I'm going to use that sparkly green, the bluey colour, which is called Abyss. It's called Abyss. So I'm going to use that. And again, I'm going to go into the crease. But, well, not into the crease. Okay, listen. I'm going to go onto the lower brow bone. Just pat that colour on first. Oh my god, I'm not blinking. Like so. And I'm going to wing it out. So, I'm going to aim for the edge of my eyebrow and just wing it out. It'll start to look good, I promise. And I'm going to do that all the way into the corner of my eye and just keep winging it a little bit. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that. Okay, and that turned out how I wanted it. So let's see if the other side will do that too. So pat on first on the lower brow bone. And then wing. Check your wings. And wing. Oh, wing. Wing. Yeah, cool. So it looks real messy now because we're gonna tidy it up. So it needs to be a bit higher. So don't be too precious. Just make sure they're kind of similar, which they kind of are. I know this colour looks weird on. Quite dark. I did bring my selfie light up, so we'll see if the selfie light makes it look more like what it is. Oh well, it's there. It's there. It's staying there. And I'm gonna do like some gold and stuff as well, I think. So you know me, I literally never plan what I'm gonna do. Then if it goes wrong, I just don't post it, do I? And you'll never know. Oh. Okay, so winged out. That side looks more wingy, but that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to grab my concealer. I'm going to tidy it up a little bit. So this one, I don't want as much there. Tidy that up. And that one, we need to do that. Grab a flat-ended brush. Like, where's my brush I was using? That one, wasn't it? Let's use this one, flat-ended brush. And let's tap that in. And using my flat-ended brush to get some more concealer, because I made a little bit of a mistake here, so I'm just going to tidy that up. Right, so I've got my weird wing things going on. And I'm going to do a sort of cut creasy thing. If you know what a cut creasy thing is, if you don't know what a cut creasy thing is, you're about to find out. Because I'm going to do it using white. Oh. And I'm going to use another flat-ended brush. I really need to clean my brushes. Another flat-ended brush. A slightly clean flat-ended brush to apply this. So this one is by Revolution as well, and it's literally a white concealer. You can get white concealers from a few places. I know KVD Beauty do them too. And I'm just gonna fill in my eye socket. I'm gonna neaten up that line where I put the greeny, bluey, sparkly thing, just to make it really nice and neat. And I realised I might need an actual mirror instead of trying to do it via my phone. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. Crazy, right? So let's just get another mirror so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. So we're going to pat that on. And I'll show you on this eye, and then I'll pause it and do the other eye. And I'm just going to put it all over the crease. So this particular white concealer takes a little while to build up the colour. Like if you blend it too much, the colour disappears a bit. And right now, for this look, I want it to be stark white, so then the other colours will really pop. So I'm blending out the edge there just to tidy up that bit. and I'm going to set it with a white eyeshadow. So the white eyeshadow I use is in my e.l.f. Cosmetics Mad for Matte palette. White. And I'm just going to set that again with the flat edge brush, just so it doesn't go creased. Ta-da! That's what I've wanted to do. So I got my one nice neat sort of flick, and I've whitened out the rest of my eyelid. So I'm going to do the next eye. Done. So it looks really weird and messy right now. So I'm going to go under that sort of greeny, bluey, glittery, weird shade, Abyss, with gold. So I'm going to get another flat edge brush, because we like our flat edge brushes today. Gonna use an eyebrow brush thing, this one, and I'm gonna use that real yellowy gold, which is called Code. It's all very mysterious. And oh, it breaks up a lot. Just beware. Don't go in heavy-handed. And I'm gonna line underneath my little flick thing I've done so far with the gold. Oh, use this mirror. And it's going to meet up at the edge with the greeny colour. I'm just going to layer it up. Goes a little bit creamy, this one. I wonder if it is a cream. So we've got two lines, one green and one gold. I think I'll go right into the corner of my eye with it as well, because it's a pretty colour. Can brighten up the eye a bit. Pretty, pretty colour. Pretty colour. Pretty, pretty colour. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm going to do that on the other eye. Okay, so what I've done whilst I was gone is I layered up the colour a little bit more just to make it look nicer. Yeah. And I started to get a few creases where the white is, so that just meant that I hadn't powdered them enough. So if you get that too, it's because you put too much white concealer on, and you haven't set it properly. So you just want to go over that quickly with a bit of the white eyeshadow and reset it. So I was having a think while doing my off-camera eye, what to do next really. So I want to go quite neutral on the lid, and I'm thinking this sort of creamy colour might do it. So we're going to try that. It's called Critical for some reason. So we're going to try that one. I'm going to take my brush from the beginning that I used first, and just obviously pat that into the colour. And I'm going to pat that on my eye. Whee! Just to neutralise it. I've got a feeling it's not going to be dark enough for what I think I'm trying to do. So we'll just do this as like a base coat first. Make sure it's not that sort of stark white colour anymore. And I'm sort of brushing it out to kind of tidy up anywhere that looks a bit weird. So yeah, we've sort of neutralised it and evened it out, so you can see that now. It looks a bit nicer than the white concealer. So anywhere you've put that white, I did go under my eye a little bit with the white as well. So I'm gonna neutralise that and do the other eye. Part of me is thinking I should really plan what I'm doing before starting the video, but it's so much more fun doing it this way, because then I'm kind of discovering and creating alongside you, you know, and you can see like the sort of creative process of how an eye look comes together. Whether we like the completed eye look is another question. So yeah, so I've neutralised those, and now I think I'm gonna, what I want to do is do a little sort of white line cut creasy thing. So this can go one of two ways, right or wrong. So we'll see. So I'm going to take that flat edged brush again. Oh no, I'm going to use my liner brush. So I'm going to use my liner brush, which also has gold on it from Christmas Day. This is a NYX one, and I use it a lot. It's really quite good. So I'm gonna use the white. Do you know what? Let's not do that yet. We're gonna put our real sparkly colour on first. So I want to go for a real neutral sparkly colour, which is like the champagne next to that yellowy gold, and that's called Immersion. So I want to pop that on as well. So I'm going to do that first. So it's quite a glittery look. I do apologise. Do I apologise for a glittery look? No, I don't. No, I don't. I do apologise about my lighting though, because it's not the best. And my selfie light will run out of battery any second, so we're not using that. But I will post photos on my Instagram. Okay, and then we're gonna kind of cut crease in a bit of white. So I'm gonna and all I want to do is build up the colours a bit more, especially the gold. I want to build the gold up because it's not popping. There we go. I think I'll line under the eye with this gold as well. And I'm going to tap on that champagne colour, but with my finger, so it should make it pop a bit more. Tidy everything up. And you know what, I was overthinking it with that white bit. Ignore that white bit. Just go over it with the champagne. I was thinking you can't have a fully shimmery eye look. It's against the rules. But you know, I'm just going to do it. Let's just do it. And then it's lash time, so I'm going to just line my eyelashes with some black eyeliner. Because I'm going to put some false eyelashes on, which will be really nice. So a really thin line. As thin as you can, really. You're not exactly going to see this line because the lashes will cover it up. Do you want to take that neutral colour again and just go across the brow bone? And a fluffy, fluffy one. Go with the fluffy brush and we'll take that neutral colour and we'll go across the brow bone. Just so it's got a bit of colour on it, otherwise it looks a bit weird. Like it doesn't match the eye. Like doesn't blend in with the rest. So shimmery. And then we're going to use mascara. Can we take a picture? I use the Happy Go Lash, Happy Go Lash by Body Shop, because it really lifts my lashes. I always put mascara on underneath false lashes, so then they blend in and they don't look separate to your falsies. I'll do my bottom lashes when I finish the whole face. That turned out okay. That turned out okay. It's really sparkly. False lashes. Yeah. I love wearing false lashes. I use Ardell because they are completely vegan, cruelty free, and they come with vegan glue as well. Oh, I was about to show you and then it fell out my hand. I used these on Christmas Day, so they are used once already. So we'll need to just pick the glue off, so give me a second. Okay, so went off camera again. I glued my lashes and I'm just putting one on. Just put a thin strip of glue on the lashes. And you want to wait a good, I think I wait about a minute, because it goes tacky and then they're really easy, she says, to put on. So I'll try and do this in the camera so you can see. Oops. Like so. Ta-da! And I'm going to put a bit more gold under my eyes because you can't have enough shimmer. Oh, I like it. Yeah, that looks good. Who knew that this eye look would actually turn out pretty? I didn't. So that's what it looks like. And I'm going to do the rest of the face as well. So, which I don't normally do in my tutorials. I normally just do the eyes. So we're going to do the whole face today. So I'm just going to go over any blemishes with my concealer. And there's quite a few. Got a bit of mascara going on. And get a bit of redness around my nose. On my forehead. Go under the eye again. I basically conceal my whole face, didn't I? I've already done that. I'm going to blend it all in with my flat edge foundation brush. Excuse my sniffles today. Tidy up the eye area a bit. Go under the eye area with my finger, just so then it does get right up to the lash line where I want it, and blend anywhere else in. La la la. I like to conceal around the mouth, because when you put your lipstick on, it'll look nice and neat then. And I'm going to grab my foundation, which is Stay Perfect Foundation by number 7. Their foundations are really lovely. They give medium coverage, but you can build them up. So if you like a heavier coverage, you can do one layer, let it set, and then do another layer and keep going until you've got the coverage that you like. But nobody should need really thick foundation because you should be doing your skincare routines. And what I do is I don't paint it all around the edges. I start on the nose and I blend out so then it looks more natural to me. Especially if you've gotten a bit paler in the winter than you expected. My foundation doesn't quite match my skin. So it's nice to just blend it out so it looks a bit more natural. Oh, it feels so silky smooth. The number 7 foundations, they all feel really nice. And again, really nice and hydrating for the skin. Okay, so that's my foundation. So now I'm going to take, crush it or blush it. It's a bit of a KVD Beauty Day today. So, Crush on Blush it's called. I love this palette. I love the colours. The colours are Gamma Ray and Nova, and it's a highlighter and blush duo. Look at it. Look at it. It's so pretty. So I'm going to use the blush to contour. Use the blush to give me a bit of colour on my cheeks. I always start by putting most of the colour up by my temple, just the tip of my ear there. Then I blend down and I blend up and I just keep blending until I'm happy with it. And then eventually I'll blend up a bit into the hairline up here and then a bit down, just a little bit, like so. Same on the other side. Yeah, my blush is darker. I like it a bit darker, so don't feel like you have to go this dark. But I like a bit of colour to my cheeks. So you don't want to go I don't want to bring it onto the apples of my cheeks because I'm just contouring and bronzing. That's what I want to do there. And then the shimmer part. So with the shimmer, I'm going to take just my finger, my ring finger, and it's going to go across the cheek bone here. I'm not going to blend it too much because then it looks, to me it looks nice and pretty. Blend it out slightly so it doesn't look just like a line. I come back and I do my mascara on the lower lashes and re-stick my eyelash by the look of it. Don't always stick first time, ladies, and that's fine. I'll re-stick that first. I'll put a bit of glue on first. So here is an extra lesson how to re-stick your eyelash. Just blob a bit on the edge or the bit that's not sticking. And again, you want to leave it for about 45 seconds. And let's do the lower lashes. Put my hair out of the way. Mascara face. And then, so I've done that. I can stick my lash back down then. Gently pat it down. That should stick a bit better now. My dad is ringing me, 1 second. So lashes are on, kind of. Is it coming up again? It's coming unstuck a little bit again, but it happens, it happens. Yeah, all done, apart from lips. And I'm gonna do my brows today, which I don't normally do. But I've got this e.l.f. Cosmetics brush with like a mascara wand end, and I'm gonna take the colour in the palette, the KVD palette called 4D, and I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows a little bit. So I like this mascara brush because I just dip it into the colour and just bring it through my eyebrows, and it tidies them up as well. I'm not into like laminating them or anything, so they're just au naturel. Well, I tint them. I don't normally put makeup on them, but today I will. Just brush the colour through. And it's a really easy way to do it. Makes them nice and neat as well. And then it's just lippy, so I don't know what lipstick I want to wear. I've got a whole bag. Might go for Vampira, which is by KVD, and I haven't used it yet. It might make the look really dramatic, but hey ho, let's do it. So this is Everlasting lipstick. Ooh, I got the hiccup today. This is an Everlasting lipstick by KVD Beauty. And they come in like a wand like this. So it's like a lip gloss lipstick hybrid. I don't know how it on. Oh, it tickles. Tickles a little bit. With the Everlasting lipsticks, I found you want to apply them in thin layers as well to get the desired colour. It's quite a good applicator wand because you can use the sort of edgy bit to line your lips and then the flat bit to apply a bit more colour. Like so. Sorry, I went quiet for ages then. My own little world. I love a cupid's bow, so I always line in my cupid's bow. And exaggerate it a little bit. It's a bit old-fashioned now. I don't think cupid bow, I don't think that's how I don't think it's in fashion at the moment to do that, but you know, I don't care. So yeah, that's it done. What do you think? I hope you followed along, okay? Because that was just crazy, because I just had no clue what I was doing ever. But yeah, I quite like the fully recyclable palette, so if you want to be ethical and get some really nice eyeshadows, then buy that one. Everything KVD Beauty does is pretty awesome, and you can rely on it to be completely vegan as well, which is what we like, and good quality. So yeah, thanks for watching my New Year's Eve makeup tutorial. Let's welcome in a brand new year full of positivity and exciting times. Who knows what's going to happen, but let's hope it's all good. And all, if we band together with our positive thoughts, and we can create something really amazing. So like and subscribe if you liked me, or liked what I was doing, or whatever. I don't post that often, but you never know, I might get better at it. And yeah, leave a comment if you liked it. Don't leave a comment if you didn't, because that's not very nice. Okay, bye.